Greetings, friends and future friends. This video I call Studio Shop Videos. Now, if you're like me and you don't have a lot of money to pay somebody to come in and fix and repair things in your studio, you got to do it yourself. So I'm going to show you how you can fix and repair and adjust things in your studio. That way you can get back to work creating, whether it be videos or music or whatever you're a creator of. So let's go see if we can find something to fix. Today we're going to be working on the Squier Jazz Bass. We're going to replace the stock pickups with the Marzio pickups, and we're going to also install a high-mass Fender bridge. So the first thing we want to do is make sure we have all the right parts. We're going to take and replace these Jazz Bass pickups, and we're going to be using these guys right here. We're going to be using the DiMarzio Jazz pickups, and that basically is DR149 black, and they come in a pair. And one thing about Jazz pickups, on some Jazz pickups, the bridge pickup and the neck pickup are different. But in this package, they're the same, and it should bolt right up. The other thing we're going to be replacing is this bridge. We're going to put the Fender high-mass bridge in there. Now, what we have to do is make sure we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes, and that it matches up with the bridge down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes. So we got to match it up, and we'll bring it down there and see if it matches up. And if it does, we're ready to go. So when we're looking at this bridge, we can put the high-mass bridge on top and see that all 5 holes are lining up with the 5 holes in the existing bridge. That's an important thing because some of the mounts are different. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This bridge should bolt right up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the strings off. We have to take them off so we can, now that we have the strings loose, we'll just pull them out of the bridge. Pull them 1, 2, 3. Get them out of there. All jammed up. And get this string out here. And of course the high string. So now we have all 4 strings off the bass. So now that we have the strings out of the way, let's remove the screws and get rid of this bridge. Remove it. And we'll pull it out of the way. All right, now we can remove the bridge. Whoop, we have one screw that's giving us a little bit of problems. Okay, we now have the bridge removed. And I can see that we have the ground wire right here. So we want to be very careful not to disturb that, because that's where we're going to be grounding to when we install the new bridge. But we have 5 holes right there ready to go. So one thing when you get this kit for this bridge, make sure you have all the screws, and you're also going to see a little Allen wrench. And this is a very small little Allen wrench, and this is going to be used for adjusting the bridge itself. So you have the Allen wrench and the screws. So before we get started in mounting this bridge, we need to check the screws. And sometimes you luck out and sometimes you don't. In the kit, this is the screw that they gave us in the kit. And you can see that screw is way too small. It slides in and out. So one thing you want to do is when you replace this bridge, I pulled it out. I'm going to actually use the original screws that came with the original bridge. And you can see with the original screws that came with the Squier bass, they fit nice and tight. So we're going to actually use these screws and not the screws that come with the kit. So the other thing you want to do, now that we're going to be using the stock screws in this new bridge, we want to make sure that they're long enough. Now I put it in there and you can see from the bottom here, they're going to be plenty long. They're going to go into the body really good. So the stock screws will work really good with this bridge. And all we got to do is put it in place. I can see all the holes are lining up just perfect. And get them started. One over there. One over here. And the other couple in here. And the last one over here. And now we can put our driver to work. Thank you. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock my screwdriver to manual, and we'll torque these down. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. And the bridge is all installed, ready to go. So now that we have the bridge all mounted, let's pull the covers off of the electronics here and get working on the pickups. Louder. And we have all the screws for the plate. Now, instead of taking and unsoldering this joint right here that we have all the grounds going to, and I could take a chance of losing some of these ground wires, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to disconnect these grounds, just cut them off, and then that way I can solder my new ground right to that wire. So we're going to cut them real short right here. Cut that one, that goes off to the front pickup. And then what we'll do is I'll cut this. I've already got the pickup loose. So we can then take and pull this pickup out. We have the front pickup out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to loosen this rear pickup, loosen it up. And now that we got this pickup loose also, we can pull that out. Make sure we grab the screws and put them right there. Now this pickup also has a, we'll go over here and see what we got. We got a wire coming. And that's going to be this wire. And it's going to be this wire here. And this big thick black cable right here. Where's it? It's feeding in here like this. All right. So we should be able to pull. Now we removed both pickups. These are actually for jazz bass, but they're a little too thick. So what I've done is I've cut them down to half the thickness, and we're going to take the backing off, place them down there in about the center where we got to go, and put our pickup in place. We make sure our DiMarzio is right here facing that way, and we get our screws to go in. Get the screw over there, get it started, and we'll get this other screw over here started. And looks like it's going in there good. And now we'll do the same thing with the other pickup. So now we have the second pickup. I have the wire going through. And we're going to bring it down. Tighten it down. We got the padding, foam rubber underneath it. And we'll go across right here. And we'll go back over here. So now we have both pickups ready to go. They're a little bit lower or whatever. They're not adjusted, but we'll get them ready to go and get working on wiring them up. Now, when putting pickups in a jazz bass, even though these pickups are DiMarzios and they're built for a jazz bass, there is a difference. This pickup in the front is always smaller than the pickup in the back. And trust me, I've learned the hard way. But if you look, you'll see that the dimensions this way are the same and the bolt patterns are the same. But if you look, you'll see that this is 90, actually, it's 91.1 or 90.1 0.0, so 91 millimeters. And if you go back here to this one, it's actually 94 millimeters. So this back pickup is actually 3 millimeters wider than the front pickup. So that's the way you can tell the difference. The pickups themselves are wired the same, so there's not going to be any difference in the sound in this configuration. Some pickups are wired differently for the bridge and the neck, but in my configuration with these DiMarzios, they're supposed to be perfectly matched, but the only difference is this front one is about 3 millimeters narrower. Okay, we have the black and the white connected on each pickup, and a little bit of heat wrap around the heat shrink tubing on it. They're all nice and insulated. So now all we need to do is hook up the pickups to the potometers that they're working on. So we know this is the front, the bridge pickup, and we know this is actually the neck pickup, and this is actually the bridge pickup right here. So now all we need to do is connect those wires and we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, we now have the ground of the front of the bridge pickup. We have the bridge pickup ground all soldered in, and it's hot wire. Everything's looking good. And we also have the hot wire and the ground wire for the neck pickup all ready to go. So now let's put this thing together and see if these pickups work. Okay, let's say we got the neck pickup off. Turn the bridge pickup up. All the poles are working straight across, looking good. We'll turn it down. Now we'll turn the neck pickup up. All working really good. Tone control all the way up. Tone control all the way down. Yeah, you can hear it. So let's put this bass together and start playing it. All right, we're all ready to go. Now, I didn't want to bore you with the setting up of the intonation and all that and checking things out, but basically there's holes in the back of this bridge, and you stick your screwdriver in there and you adjust it. And when you're setting the intonation, you're hitting the open string in the 12th fret. And if the 12th fret note is higher than the open string, then what you do is you back it off. And if it's lower, then you bring this distance closer, because you're going to make this, the shorter the string, the higher the note. So this is all set up, ready to go. We also set up our pickups. I got 2.5 on this side, 2.5 on this side. When you're fretting down on the top fret, we're going good. And if we go to this top fret over here, everything's looking good. I got 2 millimeters here, got 2 millimeters here, 2 millimeters here, pretty good. So I want to show you these picks. What I've done is I've taken a pick, like this pick is 2 1/14 picks. And what I've done is glued them together, and now that's a 2.3 millimeter. It's not exact science, but when you're working with instruments, when you set these guitars up, you're really not going to set them precisely. You're going to get them within a distance, and then when you go into your studio, you're going to be adjusting them, making them sound the way you want to sound. But you know, my pick right here, this is 2 1 millimeter picks. It's a 2, and I can go over here and go, yeah, that's right under there. That's good. This one's good. That's good. So we're all set up. Let's go see what this thing sounds like. Okay, let's test this bass out. So we'll turn everything on 0. Now we'll put the neck pickup on 100 and keep the tone control on 0. Sounds good. Now we'll turn the tone control up to 100. Sounds great. Now what we'll do is we'll turn the tone control down, turn the neck pickup down, and turn the bridge pickup up. Now we'll turn the tone control up all the way. Now we'll turn that tone control down. Sounds really good. This high mass bridge really adds some sustain. So what I like to do is I like to turn the neck pickup up all the way, turn the tone control down, and then turn it up about 20%, 25, maybe a little bit more. And same with the neck or the bridge pickup. We'll just turn it up just a little bit. Say maybe about 35. Okay. And this has this really great sound. Now we're tuned down to D, so this is actually a D. Really solid. And the A, which is now a G. So I think we did a really good job. These pickups and this new bridge really make this bass sound great. It sounded pretty good before, but now it really has a great dynamic range. So again, another job well done. We've got the DiMarzio pickups all installed and also the Fender HiMass bridge, and it's looking great. Another job well done. So I hope this video showed you that you can fix and repair these things yourself. That way you don't have to have someone else come in and do it. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. You help us grow the channel. That way we can fix more stuff. So take care, my friends, and thanks for watching.